Well, yeah, here's a scene you don't see very often in Ul'dah. Rain, and a lot of it. But people are flooding here to Ul'dah to see something brand new to the game. The final crossover event within Stormblood. We've seen other games come out into the open for crossovers, including most notably Monster Hunter World, as well as some reintroductions of previous crossover events with games like Yokai Watch and Dragon Quest. Tonight, though, not only do we get the opportunity to experience the final crossover event before the new expansion takes place, we also get to see who will be going on that journey in said new expansion. I already had the opportunity to introduce you to this new Warrior of Light last year during the 5th anniversary stream that I did. But tonight, this is the time where he will truly get to shine. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce you officially to the Warrior of Light for Shadowbringers, the male Ora Shinji Okuri, who decided that since it was the right time to do so, that he would steal the clothes off of Akebono after he went to jail, courtesy of the Seki Sugumi and Inspector Hildebrand, and claim these clothes for himself. 'Cause why not? Yeah, I thought it, like, we need to have a context where where Akebono's like, well, he's not gonna need these clothes anymore, well, let's give them to someone. And so, our new Warrior of Light was like, I'll take them! And so, that's exactly what he did. But yeah, our male Ora is a long way from home, being far away from Suino Sato, and ending up all the way over here in Ul'dah, but he will be the one who will be embarking on the journey to take on the new crossover for Final Fantasy XV. So hey there, Isabel, Elizabeth, Nate, John, Ichigo, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Novara Autism for the final episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. This is the last Stormblood Let's Play episode. Of course, we're going to continue to do streaming episodes up to and including the time that Shadowbringers comes out. And so, tonight, it's time for the new Warrior of Light to show himself off in a sneak preview of what is to come when July comes around. So, we are here in Ul'dah to take part, as we mentioned, in the brand new Final Fantasy XV crossover. And everyone's flocking over here in front of the headquarters, the Immortal Flames, to speak with the lady who we've not actually seen in a few years. This young lady, this Mikote, has come all the way from Gridania to pan a report like she did when we did the Lightning Returns crossover event all the way back in 2014 when Edie was the Warrior of Light. So yeah, it's kind of a symbolic passing of the torch, as it were. So, what do you say we go ahead and speak with Kippa Yakaya to take on the level 50 challenge entitled The Man in Black. Kippa Yakaya has caught the scent of a story and needs help chasing it down. Greetings, adventurer. I'm Kippa Yakaya, reporter for The Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid, and proud supporter of the Baltimore Ravens. I'm hoping that I can rely on your kind assistance. I believe I can. You see, a certain rumor has been making its rounds of late. No few travelers passing through Thailand report seeing an unusual black vehicle along with peculiar mechanical soldiers. Do you happen to know anything about them? Yeah, it's like, come again? No. Let me tell you then, that there is a growing concern that they might be of some unknown type of Garlean weaponry. Why, even the good people of Garland Ironworks have been called upon to investigate. This promises to be a most compelling story, and I intend to be the first reporter to tell it. But in order to do that, I require the contribution of good folk such as yourself. Lest you wonder, the black vehicle was most recently sighted near Blackbrush in central Thailand. Should you come into any information, I ask that you bring me word without delay. I believe we can do that, and so our request is accepted. Of course, with all crossover events, the emblem for the video game that's being crossed over takes priority. So off we go to Central Thailand, where we will be seeing, of course, a lot of people flooding in. And yeah, you were not seeing that wrong when it said level 50. Usually these quests are level 15 and level 30 and things like that. It's very rare to see anything this high of an experience level. But of course, last year for Monster Hunter World's crossover, it will require you to be at level 70 to do that one. Yeah, experienced warriors of light only. So let's get on Shinji's preferred mode of transportation, the motorcycle ridden by Cloud in Final Fantasy VII. Of course, for those of you who are aware of what's going on with the Final Fantasy 15 crossover, that will change because, yeah, it's literally being spoiled right in front of our faces. So yeah, somewhere around here is the destination that we need to stay in front of to while away our time while it's raining. So as Shinji chills out... why won't you move, damn it? Anyway, we got on over here? Yeah, another vehicle like the one we've been seeing. And a poor dejected young man, really frustrated. Yeah, this guy's definitely got an emo look about him. And he's soaking wet. Hey, do you know if there's a garage nearby? He's like, a garage? Just my luck to have a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. What is this place anyway? I can tell you where you are. Thanlin? Eorzea? That's on no map I've ever seen. I'm not sure how I got here, and I've got no idea where I need to go, but I'm at going nowhere at this rate. Isn't there anyone around here who can fix cars? Yeah, who we can think of. Garland Ironworks might be able to handle it, or if anyone can get you moving, it'll be Sid. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring this to Sid's attention. Wait, what? Sid is here too? What in the world is going on? Yeah, of course, as always, anyone familiar with the Final Fantasy franchise knows that Sid is one of the game's many ubiquitous characters. Anyway, might as well keep pushing her along. Yeah, you can see he's on his own. He doesn't have his party with him. He doesn't have his posse. Hey, mind giving me a hand? She's heavier than she looks. What's your name, by the way? Well, the new Warrior of Light at your service. Appreciate the help, Shinji. My name's Noctis, but you can call me Noct. And now that we're introduced, let's put our backs into it. Talk about deja vu. Unbelievable. When he says that, I can't help but think of that part from Bruce Almighty where Bruce says, beautiful. And so, sometime later... Yeah, not easy to push a car in the rain. Oh, if it doesn't, Master Shinji! Yeah, as you'll see, we've been acquainted. Well, these people from Garland Ironworks know who I am. And they certainly like what they see. By the gods, she's magnificent! Such elegance, such refinement! Yeah, all this and the engine doesn't work. Yeah, these three are totally fanboying over this car. As you may have heard, we were tasked by the Alliance with investigating the mystery vehicle. So yeah, what do you make of it? Master Sid himself should be close. If you'll excuse me a moment, I will direct him hither. Yeah, might as well introduce you to the Cid of this realm. I don't know what the Final Fantasy 15 Cid looks like. So here comes Cid, dressed in his Rami Born attire, which is of course lighter for wandering around in Thailand where it always gets so hot. Shinji, why am I not surprised that you're here already? Yeah, what's your assessment, Cid? So, this is the machine. At a glance, it doesn't appear to be of Gallian make. No, it's not. The young fellow there, I take it he's the owner? That's right. Yeah, let me introduce him to you. And Noctis doesn't seem to know anything about Eorzea, you say. Peculiar. Might he have lost his memories like I did? Hey, I'm right here, you know. Now, if you're done talking about me, you're Cid, right? Not quite the Cid I was expecting, but if you can fix the regalia, then it's all good. I'll be honest with you. This is technology I'm unfamiliar with. I can't make any promises, but I will try my best. Appreciate it. There's, just one little problem. I don't have any money. Never you mind that. To be able to work on a unique machine such as this is its own reward. Seriously? You're a lifesaver! Oh, and Shinji, I also trust you heard about the mechanical soldiers? Yes, we did. We were tasked with investigating them as well. By all accounts, they appear to be simply men, albeit armored head to toe and bearing advanced firearms. What betrays them is the unnatural efficiency with which they move. Sounds like MTs to me. MTs? Magitech troopers, robotic soldiers created by the Nilfheim Empire. Come to think of it, the last thing I remember is being at a Nilf base. It's kind of hazy, but there was a strange machine, and before I knew it I was here, in this place you call Eorzea. That's quite an unusual tale, but then again I'm in the presence of unusual technology. I have no reason to doubt your words. You may have inadvertently activated a teleportation device and been sent to our world. At any rate, you seem to be acquainted with these mechanical soldiers. Perhaps you could investigate on our stead? They were most recently sighted near the unholy air, not far to the east of here. If they really are MTs, they might hold some clue on how to return home. Alright, leave them to me. And so away he goes. Wait! Yeah, can't always be a careless young man. It wouldn't do to leave our visitor to wander a strange land alone. Could you accompany him, Shinji? Rest assured I'll attend to the regalia in the meantime. Of course. Seems that way, doesn't it, John? Well, keep in mind I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 yet. But I want to. And, in fact, I'll let you guys know right now. Once I've completed the first main story of Shadowbringers, Final Fantasy 15 will be my next Let's Play. I've already purchased it and got it downloaded onto my console. I got it on sales that Square Enix is doing for PlayStation. Was able to get the game half off. And so as a result, I will be giving you guys the opportunity to see me play Final Fantasy 15 upon completion of the initial main story of Shadowbringers. So, get ready to look forward to that. So now we gotta make our way over to where this fate is going to take place. It's not currently active, so we'll have to wait it out. But we will need to dress for battle. Well, we're not quite there yet, but we will be. Yeah, now we're dressed for battle. So let's go ahead and join the mob. And wait for the new Warrior of Light to get unleashed. Fate's been turned on. We are ready to go. Alright, so we got the Final Fantasy 15 battle music, and we're also wondering where the enemies are. Here they are! The Magitech troopers are on the scene. It's time to start fighting them. And you won't be able to see it in here, but Noctis is also joining the battle. But yeah, just get in there amongst the throng of humanity and just start swinging. Yeah, somehow, some way, you're gonna find them and you're gonna kill them. And then here comes the big baddie. Yeah, it's not just limited to what we see here with the simple Magitech troopers. There's a lot more to it. We got this Max robot also, which also needs to be defeated. Alright, let's load up with what we've got. Yeah, I imagine as this goes on, keep in mind this will be going on for 6 weeks. I imagine as this goes on, less and less people are going to be throwing themselves into this. So at this point, we pretty much have met the requirements for completing the Fate, except for destroying the Max itself. Only once we've got the Max down are we going to be officially done with this Fate. So Max is down past half health. Yeah, imagine trying to solo this guy. But yeah, you can just see how many people are jumping into this. Almost got the Max down. There we go. And he crashes and goes kaboom. So yeah, we get 2 pieces of unidentified Magitech. That is for reward over back in the city-states. So let's go back to Noctis. So yeah, whenever you get these pieces of Magitech, they are used for opening up access to getting various songs for the Orchestrion, of which there are a total of 6 of them. And it does take 1 piece of Magitech per, so we basically got the equivalent of getting 2 songs. So it looks like the rain is stopped, and now we're just biding our time and waiting for Noctis to come back. Yeah, here he comes. MTs, just as I thought. And a Magitech armor to boot. They must have crossed over when I did. But I couldn't find any clues on how I might cross back. What am I supposed to do now? Yeah, we need to ponder this. Consult Sid or consult Kippa? I think it makes more sense to consult Sid. He's the mechanical genius, after all. That old geezer, well, he did seem to know his stuff. What's on your mind? You're coming along, right? Let's go check in on the regalia. Hey, Al Sweet, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Well, that's true, but if you have multiple characters like I do, not so easy. Yeah, gotta wait for the load time to drop. There we go. Let's ride back over to Blackbrush. And find Sid in here. Hey, Sid. So, how fared you? Were you able to find the mechanical soldiers? Yes, we did. You fought them, so the rumors were true. That being the case, I would very much like to examine the technology with my own eyes. I have a favor to ask, Shinji. The next time you encounter these soldiers, could you salvage their parts? Well, I've just happened to have a couple pieces right here for you. Master Shinji, may I ask that you bring said parts to either myself or my colleagues in the 3 city-states? Here's our female Ironworks employee comes over. We will pass them along to the chief after he has completed his long list of outstanding tasks. What do you think you are, Jesse? Yeah, if Jesse sent you, we're not impressed. Yeah, and then she even has the gall to bow to us. Hi, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Don't worry, she's in a safe place. A porter came sniffing about while you were away, so I decided to move it to the dispatch yard that we might carry out the repairs undisturbed. I'm pleased to say I was able to identify the problem, and I believe it can be fixed. However, it may take some time to fashion the replacement part. I see. That's good to know. You must be the mystery man! Yeah, and then out of nowhere, yeah, there's Kippa. Oh, I'm no fashion correspondent, but I like your look. A simple silhouette with an emphasis on the details. What's the deal with you? Ah, where are my manners? Kippa Yakai, reporter for the Raven, at your service. What I always thought weird about Kippa is that she has a Keeper of the Moon name, but yet she's a Seeker of the Sun. That's really weird, because yeah, Seekers of the Sun have the small slitted eyes and the orange cat tats. You are the owner of the mysterious black vehicle, yes? Yeah, she's very boring about your car too. What, you mean the regalia? The I beg your pardon? Regalia. Ah, so that's what she's called. A stately name. But not so stately when she's being driven. She's like nothing anyone has ever seen in Eorzea. May I ask where you hail from and how you came to be here? I'm from far away. I was on a journey, we were fighting, then suddenly I was here. I really need to find my way back. There's so much I have to do. A mysterious young man come from another world, desperately seeking a way home. A promising premise. Now then, may I ask what manner of journey you were on? You gotta put him on the spot? Well, I was traveling with my friends. We were on our way to meet someone important to me. Someone important to you? Could you please elaborate on the nature of your relationship with this individual? Maybe his love interest or something? I don't know. Hold on just a second. You're not the only one with questions, you know. I got loads of my own. Yeah, you're creeping a little too close. Well, sir, the Raven has many eyes and ears, and I would be happy to call upon them all for the answers you seek, if you'll grant me an exclusive interview. Yeah, sure, whatever. Then it's settled. If you'd accompany me to Ul'dah, we may continue our conversation while I put my connections to work. Alright then, back to Ul'dah. Nice. So now, of course, we take a long time to wait to get back. Well, Unfortunately, our new Warrior of Light does not have that luxury. Alright, so. Back into Ul'dah. Also, we can dress a little more casually now. Alright, so we've caught up with the two of them, so let's go and speak with Kipper to complete this first challenge. Noctis was very cooperative, and I have lots of juicy morsels for my feature article. Lest you wonder, he was on his way to meet his beloved fiancée. So it was his love interest. Will the two sweethearts be reunited? With such a timeless tale of romance, the next edition of The Raven is certain to fly off the stands! Come now, don't look at me so. It's been long since I last graced the front page, and as promised, I will help Noctis find the answers he seeks. I've already put the word out to my colleagues, and I expect to hear back from them any moment now. Speaking of which... speak of the devil. Yes, Kipper here. What do you have for me? Truly? Thank you so much! See, what did I tell you? We have a hopeful lead. We'll need to take a little trip together, the three of us. See to your preparations and let me know when you're ready to depart. And so with that, we'll take 24,000 experience points, if you need them, plus 1,080 gil, plus we also get the first of the outfit for this particular series of quests, the Lucian Prince's Fingerless Glove. Because, yeah, as you noticed, Noctis only wears one glove because he's emo like that. So, quest complete! Exclamation mark to boot! And so, the fate, like clockwork, will appear in the clutch and central Thanalan over the course of the seasonal events. Completing this fate will reward players with pieces of unidentified Magitech, which we've already seen, and may be exchanged for various goods by speaking with an Ironworks hand. They're posted at Blackbrush and in each of the 3 city-states. Yeah, what I'd like to know, though, is where's the one in Ul'dah? Because, yeah, that is important information. I was able to find the one in Gridania, no problem. But the one in Ul'dah, not so much. But we'll figure it out as we go along.